Jenny and I are about to head to our spot for the solar eclipse. We got up nice and early at 7 a.m. today, so hopefully we can head out and beat most of the traffic. Hopefully it's not a madhouse. I've seen online pictures on Facebook that are just gridlock in both ways on interstates near the path of totality. So hopefully that's not gonna happen to us. It very well could. We'll find out. That's why we got up so early. Totality isn't until, the eclipse isn't until 1 o'clock, 1:20. We decided to stay out of the biggest place that I think everyone's gonna be, the point of greatest totality in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. We're gonna go close to it in a town called Marion, Kentucky. It's like 30 miles away or so, so hopefully it's not as bad, but other people are probably thinking the same thing. So we're just hoping traffic isn't too bad and we can find a spot. We're all set though. We've got our overpriced Eclipse glasses that are supposed to only be $1.98, but we had to pay $25 each for them because we bought them on Craigslist because they were sold out everywhere. They were even sold out online. So really the only way we could get them is buying them off of someone. I'm really excited though. I've never seen a solar eclipse, so I don't even really know what to expect. I'm just excited to see totality. And hopefully, I can make out the corona of the sun, and I'm just excited to see it. I think it's gonna be really cool.
Oh, I gotta turn the light off. All right, ready?
Ready to see an eclipse?
Oh yeah.
First eclipse ever.
Should be exciting.
Yeah.
I hope. Supposedly we'll be able to see stars.
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
You sure?
I looked it up. I did more research than you did.
You did. Bye-bye, Katie. So Jenny and I were able to find this county park in Marion, Kentucky, and it's basically the perfect place to view the solar eclipse from. There's just people all over the place. The parking lot in this place is packed because they've got like a special, solar viewing event, and it's perfect. The skies are clear. They're a little hazy, a few clouds in the sky, but I don't think it's gonna, block out the sun at all during this. So we're really excited. We're just waiting for, the transit to begin, and yeah, this is gonna be pretty cool, I think. We look stylish in our eclipse glasses.
Can't see anything.
Well, it started.
I know it did.
It has started.
I can't tell when the branch is in. There we go. I can only see the sun. Nothing else. I see your shoes.
You can start to see the moon crossing over, right?
Yeah, just like this tiny, tiny little thing. Like if you took like a moon pie cookie and you took like the tiniest little bite, that's all you can see.
Sun pie cookie.
It's a sun pie cookie. Yeah. We have an hour till totality.
And then 2.5 minutes of totality.
Where I can take my glasses off.
Yep. I really wanted to get good pictures of the eclipse, but I had decided ahead of time that once totality hit, I was going to enjoy this experience with my wife first and take pictures second, and I'm glad I did. It was such an incredible and emotional experience that it basically broke my brain, and when I finally came to and started taking pictures, I'd completely forgotten to zoom in on the eclipse, so it was much smaller in the images I captured than it should be. I took pictures at various exposures and was able to capture one with Mercury and Mars. I'm not at all surprised that I forgot to zoom in though, because I was completely overtaken by what I was seeing. Whoa, look at the horizon, Jenny. My God. Oh my God. Oh! Wow! Alright guys, hey,
Venus! You can see Venus and you can see Jupiter. Yeah.
Take your glasses off.
That is so cool. Look at that.
look at the horizon.
Okay, right next to the sun. I think that's Mercury. It's the soul. It's a little pinprick.
I see it.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that was the coolest experience ever. It was so beautiful. It was breathtaking.
Yeah, that was absolutely gorgeous. If anyone wasn't in the totality and didn't see it, I highly, highly recommend you get in the path of totality at the next solar eclipse, which is April 8th, 2024.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be there.
Yeah.
We're going to go to Texas.
Yeah, we're going to be in Texas because the point of greatest totality in 2024 is in Mexico. So the closest place you can get in the States is Texas. So we're going to be there.
Yep. It's so hard to describe how utterly beautiful that was. Like the horizon was this orange and the sky was dark and you could see Jupiter and you could see Venus and I'm pretty sure we saw Mercury right next to it. And just the light coming off from behind it was just, oh my gosh.
Yeah, you could see
thing I've ever seen.
The corona of the sun looked so wispy and you could see it was like swooping up into the right and then swooping down into the left, and it was very wispy, almost web-like, and it was white like a silk. It was beautiful. It was pictures don't do it justice. It was by far the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I can look at solar eclipse pictures all day and it will never compare to what we saw here today.
Absolutely.
And it was so cool watching it, and just you saw like this tiny sliver still there and it was still kind of decently bright outside, and then all of a sudden it was just like, whoa. And you heard everybody around you.
Everyone just started cheering. Yeah.
It was so cool, and you just stared at it and you just complete awe.
Yeah,
I can't even describe it.
Yeah, I didn't even know what to do. You just stare at it and you're just like, oh my God. Yeah. It was amazing.
I felt like a child jumping up and down. I was so excited. It was just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And I've seen some beautiful places. So, man.
Yeah, the couple next to us started crying, and I was feeling a little emotional too, and I think Jenny almost did too.
I almost cried.
Yeah.
It's
just amazing.
So
they're just, it's so hard to describe. That was amazing. Any of you that were in the path of totality, good work. Saw it too.
Yeah. It was well worth the 3.5 day drive down here.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't regret driving all the way from New Hampshire at all. I don't regret buying these glasses, even though like watching the eclipse, like what do they call it, the transit.
Yeah.
Like watching the transit as the moon slowly covered the sun was nothing compared to full totality.
Yes.
But it was still cool.
Yeah, just viewing it with the glasses up until totality was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But like one of our friends described who wasn't in totality, it was a sunset is probably a little more beautiful. It was kind of cool, but the point of totality, it just blew it away. It was so amazing. Yeah. So amazing.
Yeah, I don't even know how to. It's hard. It's so hard to describe just the emotion when you see it. You want to cheer, you want to cry, you want to laugh, and
you don't want it to end.
Yeah. The 2 minutes and 30 seconds was not long enough, and thankfully, the one in 2024 is supposed to be over 6 minutes. So, but I'm sure when that one's over too, it's gonna be like, no, come back. But yeah, that was amazing. Well worth the drive, and just. I would drive further. I would drive further for, if I had to drive 30 hours, I would for the next one.
Yeah.
So
one thing that was pretty cool though is like as the moon started to cover the sun, when it was about halfway, being out in the sun was just as cool as being in the shade.
Oh yeah. Yep. It really cooled off. It was cool.
Yeah. So and now it's getting hot because it's more than halfway.
Yeah, it's getting hot.
Out.
I'm getting sweaty, so.
We're gonna get back in the air conditioning.
Yeah, we're gonna get in the truck and crank that air conditioning.
Head back to Evansville.
Yep. We'll see you guys later.
See ya.